What's up, guys? It's your boy Mac Dillon, and today I have a special, sad video for you guys today, and it is about a man getting arrested over a underscore in his username. Now, after just hearing that without the context, you might be confused. Mac Dillon, what do you mean, an underscore? Well, this guy apparently spent 18 months in prison because he had a gamer tag similar to somebody else's by a single underscore. Apparently, the dude that they were looking for had an extra underscore and he didn't. And because of that, this innocent man spent 18 months in prison. Do you guys know how long 18 months is? That's like well over a year. Like that's almost borderline like 2 years at that point. Man spent almost 2 years in prison. Okay, well, more like a year and a half. He spent like a year and a half in prison over his gamer tag that had nothing to do with him. Like the only difference, they had like borderline the same gamer tag except for one singular underscore, guys. One singular underscore. And as you can see, the gamer tag in question was fuss underscore row underscore da. And I've never played Skyrim, but apparently this is like a Skyrim reference. And as you can see, there are two underscores right here. You see that? Two very clear underscores, not one, two. He only had one underscore, not two, one. Well, technically he had three. Or no, technically he had two. But the guy who they were looking for had an extra underscore. He had three. As you can see, this was the innocent guy's gamer tag. Bar for bar, almost the same, except for the obvious extra underscore, guys. And apparently, out of the entire defense team, nobody noticed the difference. Not a singular person. And not only that, what this man was being convicted of that he spent time in prison for was related to minors. All I'm going to say is it involved cheese pizza. If you know, you know. But like I said, not only is he completely innocent, not even in the slightest involved with any of this, he went to prison for arguably the worst thing he could have. That is like his entire family probably cut him off. His friends probably cut him off. I mean, this is one of those things that like changes your life forever. He probably will never, ever, ever be able to recover over something that he never did. I could only imagine being that dude right now. Like, it's just GG's at that point. Like, his life is ruined over nothing. Imagine being a longtime fan of Skyrim, having a Skyrim gamertag because you love Skyrim so much, and it being the thing that sends you to prison for a year and a half over an underscore difference. This man could have picked a gamertag with one different letter or with a number at the end, and it probably would have gotten noticed, and he probably would have been innocent. But because the gamertag was so similar by just an underscore, this man got sent to prison. Oh, and by the way, the best part is, not only did he get sent to prison for a year and a half, the court system was severely flawed because after seeing that they had the quote-unquote gamer tag that they were looking for, they managed to find no evidence of wrongdoing. That means the CP stuff that he was being accused of, he had no evidence. Like, they couldn't find no evidence of it. So pretty much, he was proven innocent beyond a shadow of a doubt, and they still sent him to prison for a year and a half. Even if that genuinely was the namer tag, even if that was genuinely the gamer tag they were looking for, the fact that they sent this man to prison for a year and a half based off of no evidence, what happened to beyond a shadow of a doubt? What happened to innocent until proven guilty? I mean, this man was guilty. It was proven that he was not involved. He was guilty by association of a gamer tag with an underscore difference. Do you guys realize how insane that is? Honestly, this goes to show why people are so scared to live in today's society, because all it took was an underscore. Because of what he was convicted of, I can only imagine what he had to go through in prison, much less what he had to deal with when he got released. Like, imagine the things his family said and did to him when they found out what he was convicted of. Imagine being that family, realizing that you put him through all of that over something that wasn't true, that he never did. It's just so sad, bro. Oh, and by the way, I want to give credit to Moist Critical. I saw him cover this video, and I honestly thought it was clickbait, because, I mean, I'm not saying Moisty does clickbait, but it just seemed too bad to be true. Like, too comedically. Like, this is something that you would see in, like, a cartoon. Like, that's how comedically bad it is, bro. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Thanks for stopping by. See you on the next one. Peace.